$15 billion. Zero jobs. How Canada handed Stellantis a blank check. The billion-dollar giveaway. Welcome to Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. This next article was researched and written by one of our Wake Up Canada News contributing reporters. It's worse than anyone realizes. This isn't mismanagement. It's a calculated handout. The Liberals, led by Industry Minister Melanie Joly, love to brag about protection costs as if handing out billions to a multinational counts as protecting Canadians. But here's the raw truth. They didn't secure a single job with their $15 billion investment in Stellantis. Not one. Zero. And the contract? It's a masterclass in loopholes. The so-called protected protection costs clause isn't about protecting Canadians. It's a paper shield, meaningless unless enforced. And enforcement? Nobody even tried. No job guarantees, no accountability. There was no job protection plan either. Did the government insist on explicit guarantees for Brampton, Windsor, or any other Canadian Stellantis facility before sending billions overseas? Nope, absolutely not. Instead, taxpayers funded a system where third-party consultants produced glossy reports and economic impact studies that justify handing over cash with no strings attached. That's the real play here, paperwork, not protection. Imagine the audacity. Stellantis announces massive layoffs while touting a $13 billion U.S. investment, the biggest in their history. What does Canada do? Hands them $15 billion, $2 billion more than their largest U.S. investment, and still has no enforceable clause to protect a single Canadian job. The performance clause wasn't about people, it was about batteries. So technically, Stellantis could cut thousands of jobs and still be in compliance. The minister at the center, Melanie Joly, the face of Canada's industrial strategy, oversees this entire system. She had the leverage, the contract, and the power to demand accountability, but billions were handed over without meaningful protection for Canadian workers. Instead of securing jobs, Canadians are left holding the bill while Stellantis expands in the U.S., laying off domestic employees. Paperwork over people. Most Canadians don't know this, but before any government shells out this kind of money, they rely on third-party services to produce studies and even reports. In this case, those reports likely justified the subsidy, but they did nothing to secure actual jobs. This is the reality. $15 billion. Zero enforceable job guarantees, and a contract that protects corporate interests, not Canadian workers. A call for accountability. $15 billion. Zero guaranteed jobs. The biggest investment in Stellantis' history in America. And Canadians, they're left with nothing but empty promises and a minister claiming protection costs as a victory. This is a government that handed over taxpayer money without asking for accountability, and the people of Canada are paying the price. It's time to demand answers. It's time to ask, why did Melanie Joly approve a deal that puts Canadian jobs at risk while enriching a multinational? And more importantly, how do we get that $15 billion back? Thanks for watching Wake Up Canada News. Please like, share, and follow us on any of your favorite socials, including Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and our website at wakeupcanadanews.com. Till next time, remember you're the voice, and it's time to make it count. I'm Brad Wilder. I'll see you soon.